Hey, I'm Tom.
And I'm Tanner.
Welcome to episode 90, Bird Squawk.
Alright, well, that was a crapshoot. What's new? Yeah, let's get right into it. There's a lot to unfold, and they just crapped the bed. As soon as you thought, maybe. As soon as expectations rose just a centimeter, it was
Pulled
just
the rug
devastating.
right out from under us.
Devastating.
No way we lose to that team. No way we lose to the Giants. I mean, 4 turnovers, and we were still there.
Yeah.
Still there to sneak out of the Meadowlands with a win. If we could have just caught the ball twice, you know?
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, I get it. He's garbage. We've called him out, as has everyone. But it was deeper than that, in my opinion. I know he's bad. I know he didn't catch it. But the quarterback played terrible.
Yeah,
And
we can't be in that kind of spot, you know what I mean? There were some brain farts that really cost us, you know, at the end of that first half.
that was terrible.
You know, we need to get at least a field goal going into halftime, put some points on the board. We throw a freaking pick. And there was just, it's, you know, they did come out and they said they were forcing him to kind of throw.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, I love the kid, right? I want the kid to be successful. But I'm back on the let the Russ cook train. You know what I mean? Let's go get Russ.
We'll
this
get into
offseason.
that. But this is the big thing with Jalen. I mean, he's been playing well, yes. But the things that I have said and we have said since day one with this kid showed up on Sunday, and it was a big, big issue. And even the things that were supposed to be his strengths were not on Sunday. He's supposed to be that football mind, good decision making, not putting the team in harm's way. That was one of his big things. 3 interceptions, and they were all bad interceptions.
Yeah.
The first one, nowhere even close, killed that drive when you were going on a drive. The one at half was terrible, and then what's new? He underthrows the guy. As bad as Rager is, he was open on that. He just missed him, underthrew him. So that's an issue. And I looked into it today because I was very curious. How many times, because it's 16 starts now, people. He's played a season. Now, I don't want to hear anymore. He has 16 starts. I know it's a 17-game schedule now, but he's played a season now, officially, start-wise. And he's thrown the ball. He's thrown for over 300 yards 4 times, and they've lost all 4 times he's done that because they're behind and he only needs to throw to get back in the game. He is an average of like 150 to 200 dude, and that just is not going to cut it.
Yeah, he's a backup. He's a backup quarterback. I mean, the arm strength is not there. You know, he has the intangibles, but he wasn't smart on Sunday.
No.
And it showed. And I don't want to just dump on him.
No,
because
me
there's
either.
plenty of blame to go around. I mean, I think the coaching staff came out with the pass heavy right off the jump. I mean, come on. We were running the ball. We could have ran on them all day, you know? And of course, Miles again comes out. You know, the guy's made of glass or something. He had one big run, and then he's done, you know? And then uncharacteristically, you know, Boston Scott put it on the carpet. That was a huge turnover.
Yeah, that killed it. I mean, they got the ball back, but still.
You cannot win in the NFL
Turning the
with
ball over.
4 turnovers.
No, that's 100%.
You can't do it. But we were there.
Yeah.
We were all but there.
That's the
But,
thing. It's just frustrating because it was winnable. As bad as they played, it was winnable. And now this is the whole thing. Now Sunday, he's hurt. But apparently he's going to fight through it. It's to the point that we've said this a couple weeks ago. We're intrigued enough to see what Gardner has. And really, truly, before a bye against the Jets, is it really worth trying to go out there and play just to kind of save face a little bit?
I don't know. I'm just going to go on the record. I don't really care what Gardner has. I don't care what Jalen has anymore. It's like, let's send Jalen out to Seattle.
Yeah,
Let's
I
get
know,
Russ.
but
it's time to bring somebody in here.
This is the
that's gonna
issue.
be a
This is the
quarterback.
issue here. Russ, great. I love him. I think he would be a great talent here in Philadelphia. But what the heck are we giving up for the dude? I don't want to throw away everything we have in this
giving
draft.
up a couple draft picks.
Yeah,
and Jalen.
To me, that's not. I don't get. Like, to me, I understand you go out there, but they're not looking to do. Like, they still have so many pieces that they need to fill up, and you're just trading away draft picks again.
Yeah, but there is no franchise quarterback out there in the draft.
No, I
Kenny
agree
Pickett
with that.
Is not going to be the franchise quarterback. I don't think so. I could be wrong. But I think in this whole time, though, we've come to realize, I mean, as much as we love the kid, he's not that guy.
I know, and I've said
Will he be that piece for next year yet? Do we want to go through this again next year?
No, truly not, because his flaws just are flaws that I don't think he can overcome. He's consistently inconsistent throwing the football. He's either behind, below, high. There was a couple games that, like, okay, maybe there's things, but he was a glorified running back on Sunday, people.
Until he got hurt. Then he couldn't run anymore. Then he had to throw. And I think they're only giving him reads on half the field. Because he doesn't throw in the middle. He doesn't
throw the middle of the field at all.
And it was a shame, and it was, Goddard not even part of the offense. I mean, this Tyree Jackson, we can't go 12 personnel because we don't have another tight end. Or are they running? That's where I'm like all hedging on the Sirianni train and the Jalen train, because I don't know if they're running plays in and he's just not. He's checking out of them. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
This is what I want to see. This is why I want to see Gardner. And this is nothing about. This isn't me bashing Jalen. I said a couple weeks ago that I was driving back to the Jalen station. I quickly turned around. I forgot something, and I had to turn around last week. But this is why I want to see Gardner, and this is why I said I wanted to see Gardner a couple weeks when Jalen was struggling too. If this guy comes in and he can actually throw the football, and he comes in and this offense looks completely different, and I know it's the Jets, and I know it's a bad team, and it's a team you should win.
I wouldn't sleep on the Jets. I mean, they beat the Titans and they beat somebody else.
Who cares? 11-0. It's going 12-0. They've never lost to the Jets. It's not happening.
I wouldn't sleep on the Jets.
But I think if Gardner comes in and this offense looks completely different, when you have a guy that can physically throw the ball high efficiently, and I get it, Jalen's legs are a strength, and it's a very positive skill, but he just relies on them way too much, and everything else of what a quarterback should do is deficient because of so.
I just feel like, hey, I don't really need to see Gardner in this offense because he's a backup as well.
No, I get that.
Backup.
No, I get
These guys
that.
are both backups in the NFL.
No, I'm not saying Gardner is the franchise guy. I'm not saying if Gardner goes out and throws for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns against the Jets that I'm crowning him as the franchise guy. But I think if he looks good and with throwing the football and more of an open game plan, I would assume, with a guy like him rather than Jalen, you can kind of indicate that, hey, Saucy can still do it. That's the big thing. What is the issue? Like, I disagree with you again, like I disagreed with a lot of people with the Dallas game. I don't think the game plan was really that bad.
I think we came out past.
I agree.
Early on to start,
yes,
we got away from the run.
I agree with that. But in the grand scheme of the game, no.
I don't understand why we're trying to make a focus out of Rager. I don't understand.
Yeah, but the thing is, I told you this too. He's not the read on any of these things. He just doesn't see anybody else. Devontae, wide open on that last play. And I can assure you, there was probably 10 other times during that game that the Devontae was open that he didn't throw it to him.
I'm torn again. I'm torn between these two guys. Who's the lesser of the evil here? Like, what is... Saucy, you were in charge. I mean, when Jalen's waving off...
Yeah, that was bad.
I mean, come on. You got to step up and say, I need a better play than this. It was 3rd down we threw. We should have ran the damn ball there.
Play.
Then we ran the same play, and he threw it behind the guy. I mean, you want to have those big cojones and wave everybody off and say, 4th down on me, I'm going to make it. Man, you got to have a better effort than that.
And that was deflating. And I know the defense kept us in the game. They did a very good job on Sunday. But that was, there was just multiple times, either by that 4th down or the turnovers, that it was just like I said, this is the things that everyone wanted to tell me and tell us were his strengths. He doesn't turn the ball over. He's smart with the football, unlike 11. He was doing 11 things on Sunday.
Yeah,
he was doing things that people were killing Carson for last year.
He looked like 11 got in his body.
That's what I mean. Like, the excuses that because I can say I was blind to a lot of things that 11 was doing last year, and that was a whole thing that was happening. But the excuses I was using for 11 last year, I don't want to hear with Jalen, because no one wanted to hear those excuses last year. So it's just, this is where I'm at. He's played a season now. He has had a full 16 starts. And there has been very little growth with the arm, which is what a quarterback is supposed to do in this league.
Yeah, I'm kind of, he kind of was pulling me in a little bit.
Yes, he was.
He was, and I think I came to a realization that if you force this kid, you stack the box.
Yeah.
And force this kid to throw, he's not there yet. He's not ready.
Yes, exactly.
He's not ready. So I'm ready to mortgage the future.
No, I'm not.
Bring Russ in.
I'm not.
Let him cook. Let Jalen be the backup to Russ for a couple years.
No.
Or
we're not
ship
doing
Jalen
that.
out.
We're not doing that.
I don't care what you got to do. But I'm ready to get me a quarterback, Howie. You F this up. Fix it.
I don't know. I get that is a piece that has completely taken a crap the last 2 years with Carson and now Jalen. I don't know. A lot of people still have this like blind allegiance to this kid, and I get it. He's a nice guy, everything, but some of the stuff I see on the field I like from the kid. But it's just, I don't know.
And put Rager on the bench. Bring Hightower.
I know.
Make Hightower active. I don't give a crap.
This is the thing, though. Rager, bad. 2 bad drops. I agree. But then when he is open, Jalen can't even get the ball to him. Like, that fourth down play was behind.
Throw it to him. I wouldn't throw it to him. I would be like, I don't care if you come back to the huddle and say you were open. You are like the last guy I'm throwing the ball to.
Well, yeah, but
I'm
he still
throwing it
forces
to myself.
That's what I mean. It's like, if he's that bad, throw it to Devontae. That's the thing that irritates me, because you have dudes open. And that's something I've said since the beginning of this year, that he misses dudes that are wide open because he just like locks on to a read.
And you got to love Devontae being the man who's, I want the damn ball, man.
Yeah.
I want the ball. Your number one draft pick.
Oh, yeah. That's
Rager.
Yeah. Well,
There's no comparison.
Well, Rager was a number one draft pick.
You know why Rager was open? Because they knew he was going to drop it.
Yeah, you might as well have J-Jaw out there. Another J-Jaw sighting.
God. I think it's like, it's gotten to a thing now with J-Jaw and Rager. It's like, let's make these little things that they caught
yeah,
a
but
ball.
the thing is,
Wow.
this is what I was thinking the other day too. J-Jaw has reached kind of like meme status. That J-Jaw is like funny at this point. But we just cannot stand Rager still. He's just a bum. He is.
Well, he's not. The dude is just not realistic with the stuff. The press conference afterwards, everybody's saying, "Oh wow, he stood up and took blame." Yeah, but he has to drop in 2 drops uncharacteristic. I mean, come on, dude. Come on, do something first. And then you can have a strong social media game, all right? Stay off of social media. Stay off of social media.
I mean, I don't know. It's the Jets, and I agree. They should win. And the thing is,
that game against the Giants is going to come back to haunt us.
Who cares at this point?
We're out of the playoffs. I don't even want to hear any playoff shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, they win. They're back in it.
I mean, we got to play Washington. I mean, they're going to beat us.
Heineke is looking good.
I mean, Washington looks solid.
I know.
Yes.
What's solid to you?
Better than us, man. I mean, we just lost to the Giants. I mean, how worse can it get? We could lose to the Jets this week.
That's true.
Don't sleep on the Jets. I'll come on here next week and say that. Don't sleep on the Jets.
No, it's 100% made for this team to throttle. This is what I said right after that.
The thing I said to you. I just felt like they were reading their own pub. They were drinking their own Kool-Aid. They didn't come out ready for that game.
No, it was a bad opening energy, other than on the defensive side. The defense played good. We're not trying to discredit anything they did, but whatever. What are you going to do? So, we'll be back. And as soon as up the roller coaster, we're going down a little bit. But
yeah. Unbelievable. I hate seasons like this, man. And we've had how many now?
Well, I mean, they try.
Yeah.
They're trying to keep us alive, but whatever.
Yeah, they got us on life support.
Well, we'll be back next Wednesday, as always. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at birds_squawk. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Flag goes fly.
Go Birds.